this is one of those things where, in my tenure here as superintendent, one of the things that kind of was dangling out there that I felt like we never completed is we had meetings about the Cyber Cafe, and we just never had the money to do it. Well, thanks to some people here, Ben did something as a community member. Ben Holt, right?
You got it.
Ben Holt. He did something as a community member. He entered a competition that First Energy had, and I'll let First Energy explain the competition. But he entered a competition, and First Energy is here today to present something to our school district that we could use however we'd like to use it. So without further ado, I think I'm going to introduce Diane from First Energy. Diane?
Hi everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday to you.
Hey.
My name's Diane Francis. I'm from First Energy Solutions in Akron, Ohio, and I have here with me, this is Karen Clark and Dave Dillon. They're both from First Energy as well. And late fall, we did a contest called Thanks a Million Ohio, and it was First Energy Solutions' way of giving back to the residents and businesses and schools in Ohio. And we had a contest, and Ben Holt here, he's a resident of the Madison area. He entered the competition and actually won, and he won $25,000. And because he entered the contest, his local school district won $50,000. So the Madison local school district won $50,000. So we're here today to talk to Dr. Gowdy here, give him a check for $50,000, and he's going to tell you what you guys are going to do with that money.
Yep. Well, I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce. We have Pat Smith, Matthew Smith, Angela Smith, I'm done with the Smiths, Mike Smith, Mike Baccarella. We do have a Mike Smith. We got a picture with the four Smiths here today. Mike Baccarella, and Mike was very instrumental, our treasurer, in following through on this process. At first we thought it was a joke. And I have to tell you that, because nobody just comes around and gives you $50,000. But these people behind the scenes were still doing their things. All of us were a little bit frustrated. We were never able to accomplish the Cyber Cafe. With this $50,000, we're not going to use it all on the Cyber Cafe, but it certainly gives us enough to do whatever we need to do. So this will come to reality. We got to reinvigorate this group. Mr. Smith, got to get them going again, and we're going to have this done by the end of the year. That's my goal, if not by spring break. One other person, Mr. Holt, if you want to come up and say a few words, you tell them about how you got in. Mr. Holt is a resident. Do you have a child in Homer Nash, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of fall into your lap sometimes. I happen to believe that God kind of directs everything where it needs to be, and just pure chance that I happened to see that billboard driving over the 480 bridge, and I remembered. I don't remember anything, but I remember to sign up for that, and we ended up winning, and it answered a lot of prayers on my financial side of life, and ends up being something great for you guys here. So congratulations, use it wisely, and do good in school.
Well, Mr. Holt, thank you. And when we do the ribbon cutting for the Cyber Cafe, we want you and your son or daughter?
Daughter.
You and your daughter here, because someday she'll be a benefactor of that in this building, because our two new elementaries, both our new elementary and our new middle school will both have Cyber Cafes. And finally,
We're retrofitting this one.
Huh?
And we're going to retrofit the library for
There you
one
go.
here in high school.
Retrofit this to be one here, so our district will be complete. We'll be in the 21st century for the first time. But any other comments from any of the students? I think one more round of applause for Mr. Holt and First Energy. And one person I was remiss, Ms. Triana. Ms. Triana was headed this up on the administrative side here. Mr. Fisher kind of handed it off to her. And I kind of felt bad for her because this is a project she was close to her heart. Now we got money to do it. So we're going to get her done.
We're thankful. And thank all of you guys for the help that you gave us and the ability now for us to go forward. So thank you very much.
From these, I guess I'll speak for my student council kids. They were frustrated.
Yeah.
And it's difficult with the way finances are today in school systems, whatever. They have some wonderful ideas that just are very hard to get done without some finances. And so I know they appreciate it, and we promise we will get to work on having some meetings and putting together some, adding on to our ideas from last year so that we can move forward with the project. Thank you.
And speaking on behalf of the Madison High School Tech Club, we were so we had a similar idea. We had come up with a similar idea, and we were trying. I mean, we were trying to work with student council and possibly setting one up. You know, at least something.
Great.
So let us just say it this way: the tech club has some hardware resources, not like monetary stuff, but some hardware resources. And it is my sincere belief that the tech club body will volunteer to provide assistance in extending this endeavor. And frankly, hopefully I'll be able to get my laptop ready and connect to Wi-Fi at commencement this June.
I hope so too. And the tech club is all in. I'm glad to hear that. All right, so at this time, if you wouldn't mind First Energy presenting the checks to Mr. Holt, and then we'll have the second check presented to our student council and student representative.
It's the only time I've ever gotten one of these.
Hopefully it won't be the last.
Yes, hope.
Enter all the contests you want to.
Remember, it's not the size of the check that matters, it's how many zeros.
Yes, indeed. Zeros to the left. The right doesn't matter because they get chopped off
As long as
anyway.
there's a number before it.
All right, and at this time, if you wouldn't mind, let's have our students up here, and you can present the check to the students. And I think this is my coffee.
I think Mrs. Funk may be willing to make you a cup of coffee as well.
All right, there you go. Let's get in here. We'll get back here. Let the kids in front, we'll get back. Yeah, come on in, First Energy. We're all in here. Mr. Holt, come on.
We need to scooch together a bit.
Smooch together.
Brandon, Happy Gilmore or what?
There we go.
Grab you a chair.
Hang on. One more.
Ah, there you go. That's not gonna fit my wallet.
They're so big, they couldn't fit.
But this guy can say a few words on behalf of the student. Luke is never short on words.
I mean, obviously it's pretty exciting. I mean, not too much to say. I guess we can just get to work and make sure we get these ideas. Hopefully we can get it rolling and work fast and get it done quick and be able to actually use this before school ends. So I'm excited. Hopefully everyone else is too.
All right. Mr. Smith, you have anything to say? Or?
Not this big.
Yeah, I guess we better have a student council meeting soon. Absolutely.
And Mr. Smith, I would like to move that the officers of the tech club also be invited as guest speakers.
That's a
Absolutely.
good point.
Absolutely.
Ms. Triana?
Ryan, if you would pass that information on to me, I can make sure that they get invited.
Josh Sandstone and
You
Jessica
did-
Woolley.
Just write it for me. Okay.
Triana?
Thank you. I'm just truly excited, and I feel that we're blessed as a community to have this available to us. And thank you, Dr. Gowdy, because you were like the instrument that started everything going. So thank you so much.
This is one of my disappointments in my career here in Madison.
Not now.
No longer.
now.
No longer. Any Angela? Anybody?
I just like to say that this is exciting because now every building is going to get something, you know, that's their own new next year, with the 2 new buildings and retrofitting the middle school to be the Northern
Village
Elementary.
may get some new space for offices.
So we are, you know, it's exciting. And we're, you know, technology is constantly changing and we needed to catch up with it.
Matt, Pat? And if you were, Mr. Vegara? All right. This doesn't conclude because we do have, I guess, pastries over here. So anybody that would like them are welcome to stay for that. Once again, I'd like to, from the bottom of my heart, thank First Energy. Mr. Holt, thank you for entering the contest. And again, this is the start of a great relationship with First Energy. You've always been good to us. So thank your leadership, and we'll certainly send something off to you. And we would like to have you come back for our ribbon cutting.
Sounds
Sounds good.
That'd be great.
All right, all right. All right, that concludes our program today. Thank you.